Jason Burns here at Last Colt. Going to show you this new 145 I just finished. So I'm going to go through this base from the top to the bottom really quick and show you all the features. This neck is quarter sawn maple, European maple. Left it raw in the back and just oiled it because it has a nice woody feel. We make these tuning machines in-house. So we got the Tyrolean plates with, it's kind of personalized for the customer who bought this. Ebony fingerboard and nut. This base has a pretty cool pickup system. It has 3 different pickups, all blended and EQ'd on board. We have the magnetics here, and they humbuck each other. So, and they also move in and out of the fingerboard so that you can get your string volume level across the board. We have the Piezo bridge element that's adjusted here with the tension screw. So between these 2 pickups, we have a blend knob that has a center detent. So you can go all the way magnetic, all the way Piezo, or anything in between, and that's both on at once. So if you want to dial back some of the bridge Piezo, you can pull it this way and you get more magnetic. It's kind of an infinite adjustment between these 2 pickups. So you really dial your tone in between the tension screw on the Piezo, the blend knob, and bringing your magnetics closer to the string or further away from the string. This also has a Piezo fingerboard pickup that picks up slap. So this is kind of for a slap player. The volume for that is down here on the tailpiece, along with the EQ for both the bridge and magnetics. So you can add or subtract whatever you want from this pickup. You can turn it completely off, or you can add more of the slap. So you have all 3 pickups working together, and you just simply plug in a guitar cable. There's no other kind of preamps or anything else you need outside of your bass. And it's all powered with one 9-volt that goes into the back of the tailpiece. It doesn't use much power, but when you plug it in, it turns the power to all your preamps on. And so when you're finished, you unplug it and it turns it off. So the body here is this is a laminated base with maple and mahogany and alternating layers. And it also has kind of a mahogany trim, liner, kind of skeleton that we build onto. It's kind of the structure of the base. And on the end pin here is the old Last Colt skate wheel, ebony end pin, brass hardware. It kind of lasts forever. You know, you can drag this thing around, it grips good. And it doesn't fall off or wear out like a crutch foot does. We also have the quarter sawn roasted maple bridge, and it's got the 6-star adjusters. This bridge goes good with this removable neck, the adjustable part, so when you pull it all apart, put it together, you can dial in the height of your bridge. When you remove the neck, it always goes back to the same place. It's a dovetail joint in here that just locks in. And it locks in with a single screw in the back here. Allen key goes in, and you loosen it all up, obviously, after you take your strings off. I'm gonna do a little demo on how to pull it apart here in a minute. But it's simple. Then you got the magic coin, goes back right into place. So now I'm gonna show you how to pull this bass apart. For shipping or to travel with. It has this pretty complicated pickup system, but everything plugs in with harnesses, so you don't have to, it's not that big of a deal actually taking it apart. Okay, so I'm going to pull this bass apart and get it ready to ship. We're going to loosen the strings up. So loosen the strings. We're gonna pull the bridge off. I always put a little protection for the top so that the back of the pickup knobs don't hit your top. So all of this kind of unplugs. So you can unplug the bridge pickup from the pickup, or you can unplug it from the blend switch. And this just makes it really easy to get it all apart. Easy to loosen this. Yeah. So now I'm going to pull the strings out of the peg box, and just be careful not to kink them or anything when you're putting the bass away. Okay, once the strings are off, we're going to remove the tailpiece. We're going to unplug. This is the output wire and the slap pickup wire. So I'm going to unplug the slap pickup, and I'm going to unplug the wiring harness. And there we go. Now the tailpiece is ready to come off. Done. And so on the back here, you can kind of see the controls. This is obviously the 9-volt battery. This is the bass and the mid that work for both the magnetic pickups and the bridge pickup. This is the slap, which is just the volume. It's all filtered before it goes in and out of this. So you shouldn't have a lot of low end. It's just gonna have like highs and mid highs. And this is your volume. So I'm just gonna wrap the strings. Do there for a couple times. Now this is ready to pack away. When you're plugging your bridge pickup in and out, the correct phase, there's a you can see a arrow on the top of this, and it goes perloid side, or if you have a wooden one, it's the side with the hole up. And my fingers are beautiful, aren't they? Oh yeah. And if you want to reverse the phase, you just simply flip it and plug it in the other way. Sometimes reversing the phase helps with feedback or makes it sound cleaner, or just depends on your room. Getting ready to take the neck off. So I have my 6mm Allen head T-wrench here. And you just push down on the coin in the back, then it pops off. And just loosen the screw out. Simple. Now the screw's out of the thread, so you can just pull it out. Don't lose your magnet. You can throw that baby back on there. And we're just gonna bump out the neck here. So I'll put my arm under here, and it kind of gives you leverage to kind of pull and kind of wiggle this loose. And then just pull it out. So you've got carbon fiber guide rod here and this tapered dovetail, and it's very simple. So this is your slap pickup, this is your blend knob, and these are your magnetics. When you put your bass back together and plug everything in, you have your harness pins here, and on the back here it tells you what color wire goes where, so you know how to plug everything back in. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Always use these wire ties to hold the Piezo wires, because they are microphonic and you don't want them touching and rattling. You don't want them to touch the body. You just want to help kind of suspend them. Yep, so put your neck away, and you're ready to pack it up and go.